Hey everyone! So today we're going to be throwing it back a little bit. We're going to be opening some Into the Inklands. What I have is the set that was available from Costco. It was available online for a while, but I don't think it is anymore. However, it's always worth checking out your local Costco if you're a member to see if they have it in stock, because as you know, the longer it hangs out in the warehouse, the more deep of a discount that it'll have on it. So I've heard some people saying they were getting it for like $25. Some people might have even said less than $20, which is a screaming deal for this set, which comes with the exclusive Mickey promo card, the 2 starter decks, and then the 4 extra booster packs. So it's a great deal. Definitely be sure to check out your local Costco, see if they have it in stock for you guys. All right, so here is the set. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I don't think there's any really pretty way of doing this. I had to order my sets online. I bought 2 of them, one to open and one to kind of keep until I could figure out what I wanted to do with it. I looked on the Costco app and it was like, oh, find your nearest Costco that has this in stock. And it was like, yes, hello, this Costco 364 miles away from where you live has it in stock. And I was like, that's not very helpful now, is it? I guess I'd rather take the hit. And it was $30 when I ordered it online, so it was still even at a discount. Just not as dramatic as the discount people were getting it in store, and that's very normal for how Costco does their online versus in-store pricing stuff. Packs card out here. Ooh, just shook the whole thing. Sorry, guys. All right, so there's 4 packs, and then this is the Mickey promo. It's got a similar vibe to the Lilo promo, the Lilo Escape Artist from the Lilo and Stitch gift set. It's got that kind of like wraparound. I like how they're doing this promo card style. I think it's really cool. Beautiful card, very shiny. Amazing. All right. So I'm going to open up the starter decks and pull out the booster packs from them. And then we'll rip these 6 booster packs and see what we get out of them. I am trying to complete my base set of Inklands. I am like, I don't know how many cards away, 33 I think, minus the Enchanteds, obviously. 33 cards away, and that's like mixing the cold foil and the non. Like if I have the card, I mark it as like I have the card. I don't separate that yet, just because I'm not quite sure exactly how I want to start. Sorry, let me put something on the screen so you guys can see that. It was probably very boring to just stare at the beautiful playmat. Yeah, I'm not really sure still yet exactly how I want my collection to, what I want to prioritize in my collection. I think right now I'm just prioritizing having like one of every 0 to 204 in every set, like regardless of type and like cold foil or anything like that. And then just kind of picking up the promos as I can that are like easier to get to as opposed to like set championship promos and like golden Mickeys and things like that. But promos just for like, you know, like that Disney Villainous board game promo, or like the promos in this set, or the Lilo and Stitch promos. Any of the like sort of easier to obtain promos. Okay, so here we have our 6 packs of Inklands. Let's get going into it. Probably should have looked before exactly which cards I need, but 33 is kind of a lot to just kind of keep in the back of your mind like that. So I'm going to just go through and see what we're looking at. Okay, Cloud Kicker. Oh, a great line from a great movie. Hercules, Magic Bloom, Hurt, Pedro's, the puppies. I love the puppies. Yep. Minnie Mouse for the rare, and the Firebird. Look at how cool that looks in the cold foil. I love cards like that where they just look so bomb in the cold foil. Yeah, so we're kind of just going through. I've mostly kind of stuck to just not opening cards unless I'm on camera because I really want to catch my first Enchanted on camera. But also that's like a very big assumption that I'll ever rip an Enchanted, just, you know, pull one out of a pack. I don't know that that's gonna ever be my luck. But, you know, we'll keep going. Maybe sometime Starlight Vial for the rare. Ooh, Scrooge McDuck for the super rare. And Nala, Fierce Friend. Beautiful. Like I said, at this point, I'm just trying to finish out my 1 to 204 in Inklands. I bought a set from someone who was trying to just get out of Lorcana. They were mainly a Pokemon collector, and they were gifted a booster box of Inklands to open. So they're just kind of giving rid of their troves and booster box. That booster box, they'd already ripped it, but they were just like selling all the cards. They're like, I don't really want to get into this right now. Bernard for the rare. Little John for the super rare. Heart of Tefiti for the cold foil. So they had basically like a booster box worth of cards that they sold to me. So I have most of Inklands already. It's definitely the one that I have the most of. I was actually looking at my Dreamborn account to see like my ratios and stuff of everything. Definitely have the most of Inklands. I think the least I have is either Ursula or Shimmering Skies, which kind of surprised me. I thought it would have been like Floodborn, honestly. Hades for the rare, Simba for the rare, and Nottingham for the cold foil. But I guess it does kind of make sense that I have only opened a couple of random blister packs, I think, of Shimmering Skies and Ursula's Return. So I need to get on that. And I know Ursula's Return has had a drop. I mean, I don't know if it necessarily has, but the booster boxes are like less than $100 right now for the most part. Stitch is so cute. So I'm like, maybe I should just buy a booster box of Ursula's Return to get up on that. I don't think I have that one. I think that's one of the ones. Excellent. I'm missing one of the nephews. I think it might be Louis, though. Simba. Friend Like Me for the rare. Rafiki for the rare. And ooh, Miss Bianca for the cold foil. Beautiful. Alright, here we go, friends. Got some last pack magic in us. Let's see. At the very least, I know I've added some cards to my set. I'm very happy about that. Need to go through. I love adding new cards in and knowing that I'm getting one step closer every time. That's all this is about. And then I have to decide if I want to keep a set, like a collection set and a plays set. But I'm like, that's overkill, right? That's technically 6 copies of every card. It's like 5 regular and 1 cold foil for every single card. That's too much. Is it? No. Ooh, Belle's House. I don't have this one. I know I don't have this one. That's awesome. A rare. We got Bosses on a Roll. I think I don't have that one either for the rare. And then Gramatel. Beautiful cold foil. Awesome, guys. Well, that was it for our Into the Inklands 6 packs. Thank you so much for joining me on that little adventure. I don't know what set we'll have for you next time. Honestly, I literally flipped a coin to decide which set to open this time, so it'll be a surprise for everyone, but I promise that there will be a set. There will be another video, and if you'd like to watch that video, please go ahead and subscribe. Give me this video a like. Leave a comment down below letting me know if I am in fact crazy for thinking about having a master set and a play set of every single card. Because it sounds crazy when I say it, but it also sounds not crazy in my little magpie brain who wants to collect all the cardboard. So I don't know. I can't justify it and I can't talk myself out of it. So please leave me a comment and let me know what you think I should do with my collection and what you're going to do with your collection. Are you master setting it? Are you getting play sets? Are you doing both? Because I'm sure there has to be at least one of you out there who's doing both. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.